And F is for feedback. Now, we often think as feedback as just being what we give at the end of a project or the end of a cycle. But of course, we can give feedback, negative or positive, at any stage of that journey, as we're getting to know people, as we're negotiating with them, and as we're doing business. So let's think about how, where we need to give that feedback. So if you're dealing with cultures that have a very direct communication style, generally you can be very direct with your feedback. Of course, we don't want to be rude, so you still need to think about maybe cushioning some of that. Use words like maybe, a little, a bit. What we want to be really careful with, though, is giving feedback for those higher context cultures. So areas of the world like China, for example, where generally we use a more indirect communication style. And this has got to be the same for the way that you give feedback, particularly when it's negative. We need to cushion that blow. We need to be very softly with our approach, but also we need to be careful that the language we use is not confusing our message. So don't present your feedback as a suggestion. Sometimes in the UK, we say, maybe it would be a good idea to just, and we present it almost like a suggestion. This is going to confuse your message. Present it directly, but softly. And another thing to be really careful with is to make sure you give that feedback privately. You don't want to do it in the meeting in front of all the other people there. You need to do it privately. You need to save face. That has been F for feedback, and we'll be back next week with G.